Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Heart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Friday, February 14th, 2020, and day 14 and the grand finale of my funny Vlogentine. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so welcome, new subscribers, and welcome back to my returning subscribers. I have been bringing you a Valentine project each day, or a project per day for my funny Vlogentine. And today is the final day of that, and I can get back to some of my regularly scheduled projects. So, welcome back to my returning subscribers as well. It has ended up being a cold day here, although it's pretty nice right now. It started out about 30 this morning, and I did not get my plants in last night because it was like 70 yesterday, I think, 60s. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, I think it's going down to the teens tonight, so I am getting my plants in. But like I said, I mean, it feels pretty good out there right now. The breeze is a little chilly. Um, got up earlier, and today was the grand opening of the place I've talked about before, Sweeties in Blount County, in up the road in Aniana. And that's a place that I talk about where you pay what you can. You go eat, and they don't write you a ticket or anything, and it's a buffet style, and it's just a really nice place to be in a little cute little house. But today was the ribbon cutting and the Chamber of Commerce and blah, all the party stuff. But we didn't make it quite for that. And it was about 1 o'clock when we finally came through there. So we just went on up to the next spot to eat today because their parking lot was still cram packed. But it's a wonderful place to eat and in a cute little house. And they've got just cute signs and everything. There's one sign I need to get a picture of, and it said something about welcome to our nut house, and it's got squirrels running around. So I thought I'd have to get a picture of that for Granny D next time I get up there. So anyway, so I took Mama and we went for, I guess, what is it, Valentine's lunch. Happy Valentine's Day, all that. Hope you're spending it chock full of love, as my website says. Anyway, so yeah, we went to eat, and then what? Looked for some cars on the way back. I had seen a couple of trucks that I was interested in on the way up there, so we didn't stop at the yarn shop or anything. We just came on back and had to stop at the post office and all that stuff. And what else did we do? That was about it because we were in a hurry because I wanted to look at a truck that was for sale. I did look at, what was it, a Nissan Rogue? Is that a Nissan Rogue? It was a pretty good little truck, I've never really wanted an SUV type thing unless it was like, I like the big trucks, like my Chevy. So, yeah, I don't really care much for an SUV, although when we start doing shows and craft fairs and stuff like that, something like that would probably come in handy. But like I say, right now it's pretty warm out there. I don't know what the temperature is exactly, but maybe 50s. I think it might be 50. But the sun shines out, and it's pretty nice, and it's sunshiny, yeah, except the wind. Like I said, it'll cut straight through you. But anyway, so have y'all enjoyed all the projects I've sent your way this time, or these past couple of weeks? I hope so. I have seen a few posting things on the group page, and they're awesome. I've seen a couple of these, and I'm loving the yip yips. So tomorrow I'm going to try to do a full podcast as I'm trying to do every Saturday. And like I say, now that my funny Vlogentine is complete, we'll get back on the yip yips, and then if y'all want to get together and do a Zoom for that, we can do that again. That was a lot of fun. And what else? I think Kathy and Sherry probably has at least another dozen yip yips made by now. Oh, I meant to get blanket yarn for that. But I have some blue and white that might be cute as a multicolored yip yip. But I don't know. I've never seen a multicolored yip yip. So I'm not sure about that. But anyway, so on to today's project. If you have made anything from the projects that I have brought to your attention, post it in the group page if you want to, and so everybody can love on them, because I'm loving everything everybody's making. And two, now that this is over, I need to concentrate on my granny situation, right? So anyway, today I have the biggest, best project of all. Well, to me anyway, because I made it for my Valentine. That is laying there snoring on the couch. I should have taken him to Jack's this morning for a heart-shaped biscuit. Bless his heart. Anyway, he loves me always. Other than that, there's no plans today. So, y'all want to see this project? It's not crocheted, but it does contain yarn. You ready? I've been working on this, and this is the thing that I said parts came from Dollar Tree, but then it was canceled twice or something, and then it finally came. And then, but like I say, it does contain yarn. So, you ready? Here we go. Day 14 and the grand finale. What? Crowd goes wild. Look. My paw print wreath. And I am no ribbon maker, but I found a YouTube video. So this is yarn. This is, oh my goodness. They were all dog names. Like, there was one called Husky. It's from Hobby Lobby. There was one called Husky. And there was a wolf. I think this is Husky. And it's kind of a go for faux kind of yarn, except it's not as thick. So the next ones I make will be thicker. So this is for my Valentine and my sweet boy. And I just got, all of these parts came from the Dollar Tree except the yarn. It is a little floppy, but, you know, at least then it won't break, right? I may secure it more, but when you hang it on a wall or something, it's going to be okay. Flopping around. I just have it, it's put together with tag strip, zip ties for now. And it's wrapped with that yarn. Like I said, I think the color is Husky. And there is a video tutorial for it by, I think it's called This Southern Girl Can. And she does a lot of Dollar Tree crafts. So that's where I got this idea. This is just a heart-shaped metal wreath and 4 8-inch metal wreaths that are the hardest dadgum thing to find. And of course you just rub that together, and you know, when it creases like that. I'm sure there's a better way to secure it. But now I would like to find some of the thicker faux fur yarn, because this was just a little bit thin and it kind of squished down a lot when you went to wrap it. And then what you'll do is you just start it somewhere and you hot glue it down, and then ever so often around it. Hot glue it, just like on the thing, the wind thing I made yesterday. You hot glue it ever so often, just in case you drop your ball. So yeah, I think that's just the dangest cute thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to be making these for craft fairs, or I'll probably send pictures or post pictures on the veterinary sites around here, because I think that'd be cute for vet, because that's a pretty good size right there. And like I said, I'm not a bow maker, but there's a YouTube video for everybody, for everything. So yeah, it's for my Valentine, my best guy. Yeah, love it. And like I say, it's huge. You see how big it is? Alrighty. So there's that. The ribbon also came from Dollar Tree. I used less than 3 yards. I mean, it was 3 yards. I think there might have been a foot or 2 left. I could have made it fluffier, but then again, I could have only made it with like 4 loops, and I think I probably could have gotten 2 bows out of each So I got this, and then I got some with black polka dots also. And I have enough wreaths to make about 8 of these, so we're just going to see how those might sell. So that's my biggest, best project yet. And I have a lot of famous people left, but I'll probably just like try to pop those in at another time. Because there's a couple today I would really like to share. Let's see. Excuse me. Because I didn't know, of course we know Deborah Norville has her own yarn line, but I didn't know the other things about her. So today's famous person is, a famous crocheter, is Jane Seymour, born in 1951. Also born in England as Joyce Penelope and well known for her beautiful long hair, Jane has appeared in movies as a James Bond girl named Kitty Cat and in Wedding Crashers, and may be best known on television as Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. She states, "Ever since I can remember, I've been making my own clothes, whether it be by sewing, embroidering, knitting, and crocheting, and even putting rooms together." It says, for more information about Jane, visit her official site. So I will put her official website there, or Wikipedia like I have before. And just because, let's see, where's Deborah Norville? There were things about Deborah that I didn't know. Okay, and I think I had heard this one before too, about Queen Victoria, the longest reigning British monarch, 1819 to 1901, or I guess she lived 1819 to 1901. She was crowned queen a year after her uncle William IV died childless in 1837. With her reign being the longest of any English monarch, there's a period there and a comma in a wrong spot that I may just read that wrong. She was crowned queen a year after her uncle William IV died childless in 1837, with her reign being the longest of any English monarch. Period. When she was seen wearing crochet lace, even crocheting herself, she helped crochet become fashion, thus aiding Ireland in their exporting of Irish lace during what is known as the potato famine. And I think I have heard that somewhere lately. Somebody was doing the history, maybe Katrina, of Katrina Knits, and Katrina's, this is the one I mentioned the other day that I forgot about. Forgot her entire name. I know her Facebook is Katrina Knits. But anyway, and of course there's Vanna White. And I'm just going to give you a couple of more because I really wanted to touch on them while we were doing this, but I didn't get the chance. Well, there's Trisha Yearwood right here on this page. And she said that when she got Trisha Yearwood that I mentioned in yesterday's podcast, she says, when I was 15, I got a crochet kit, and I've been giving Afghans as presents ever since. So that's when she learned to crochet, and said that she has been ever since. Well, there was one other one. Where is Deborah Norville? I just want to, like I said, there was things about, okay, Deborah Norville, born in 1958. Born in Dalton, Georgia. I didn't know that. Deborah is a former Georgia beauty queen and a first honor graduate, summa cum laude, of the University of Georgia. She has written some books, including some children's stories. She is best known as the anchor on the television program Inside Edition. I didn't know that. And is a winner of 2 Emmy Awards. Another comma in a wrong place. And I don't know how old this website is, but it says on her website she announced her new yarn line, and on June 5th, 2010, she helped 427 crocheters set the Guinness World Record for most people crocheting simultaneously at Citi Field. I think I've heard that as well, but I didn't know she was from Dalton, Georgia. And I don't know why I didn't know that she was co-anchor or whatever for best known as anchor on Inside Edition. So there we go. I just know she has some nice yarn, a nice yarn line. So anyway, there are still several others. I wanted to tell you though, while I'm being rude and pulling up Facebook, I mean not Facebook, web pages, I have gotten all of my information, or most of the information. I have dug a little further on some of them, on a website called Crochet with D. And I think I simply just searched famous crocheters, and this came up. This was one of the ones that came up because there was another one that popped up that was like that channel called All Free Crochet or something like that. But the pop-ups on that and everything just wouldn't let me move around like I needed to. So it had people listed like Madonna and Kurt Cobain and who else? Cher. But it didn't have any facts about it like this page did. So I hope you've also found that interesting. Several people have mentioned it, that they really enjoyed that part of it. So, like I said, I'm trying to up my game a little bit, so see what I can do. It has been quite the job, but I have enjoyed it. So doing this, my funny Vlogentine. And I thought, too, I'd try to do it when everybody else isn't doing a daily vlog. So then hopefully everybody's not just bombarded with so many each day. So anyway, that's me stepping outside the box. I guess that's all. If there is a project that you didn't get a link for, or that you would like more information for, please let me know. And we'll get back now to the Yip Yip Make Along. And let's see, the spring. Who is it that's doing the spring? Okay, Cindy with Freeze. Okay, I'll announce all this in my podcast tomorrow. Now, being Valentine's, and those of us that might not share the warm and fuzzy feelings that Valentine should bring, there is a new YouTube channel that I would like for you to check out. And now it's not going to be for everybody. If you like crime scene knits and the like murder mystery type things, there's a new podcast out, and it's a true podcast because it's all audio, no video. It is called Deranged Nation, and it is by one of my favorite paranormal authors, Teresa Gableman. She is the author of the Protector series, which is a like a vampire protector guild or something like that. Vampires actually protect the human race from demons and all that stuff. So yeah, if that's your thing, then check out Deranged Nation. They've only got about 25 subscribers. Now they do use some profanity, and it does get pretty gory. It is actually about true murder mysteries, though, or unsolved mysteries and things like that. So I think 1 week, this is only like the 5th week that they've had their podcast. And like I said, they only have about 25 subscribers, so y'all go get it. If that's your thing, like I said, they use profanity. They speak of graphic murder, homicide scenes, and all that stuff. They talk about deranged killers and things like that. So if that's your thing, I will leave a link below. But like I say, if you're easily offended by that sort of thing, don't even go there. But I know Jane Wynn loves that stuff, and I do too. You know, like I said, Teresa Gableman is one of my favorite paranormal authors, and even she says she gets the heebie-jeebies going through some of these mysteries that and unsolved murders and things. People, I haven't finished last week was actually about vampires, people that play vampires and things like that, or start thinking they are vampires or demons or whatever stuff. So yeah, Deranged is a very good, perfect title for it. So anyway, I will link that below. And like I said, you know, if that's not your thing, don't go there, because it is a little on the, I'm not going to call it raunchy, but it's just along the lines of, you know, crime scenes and murders and not so good things in the world. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. Anyway, and I'll put a link to that below. And Teresa's an awesome writer. I've bought everything that she's ever written that I know of. I am a member of her Facebook group and her readers groups that does the book release parties and things like that. That's pretty interesting too. So anyway, and I did see one of ours in, and I know she does some writing too, Randy, with Random Randy's Ramblings. I saw her in one of my author groups for a writer named Rue Volley. Now, I know that's not her real name, but she's one of my favorites too. She's one of the ones I first started following when I first started reading for fun. I always said that I had to read for a living, so I'd never picked up books really because I had to do it for a living. So then reading wasn't a pleasurable thing for me for a while. But then when I did, I started reading paranormal fiction, and or what is called paranormal romance, smut. But it's pretty cool. It's it's not anything I'd read to my mom or anything, but I enjoy it. Don't have much time for it while I'm crocheting though until some of them become audiobooks or whatever. So anyway, this is the end of my funny Vlogentine, and like I say, I hope you have enjoyed it. If there's any projects you'd like us to work on together, let me know, and we'll try to work out a make along or something like that, or crochet along. Let's see. I guess we'll just leave it at that for now. We know we got the yip yips going on, right? And then I'll try to get a list of all the make-alongs of cows and stuff for the project list tomorrow. It may be a short one. I'll probably do a recap of this week's projects for my funny Vlogentine, but other than that, I don't recall having anything finished. I need to take pictures of all my funny Vlogentine because I was going to send a few things to Renee, even though today is Valentine's and I haven't gotten her one thing in the mail yet. Sorry, Nene. It's on its way. Check's in the mail. All right, Goliath, you want to tell everybody Happy Valentine's Day? There you have it. Mr. Snores. Other than that, the birds are tweeting. I guess I need to get them some food out so that they don't starve when it's freezing tomorrow. So y'all have a good evening. If you're doing Valentine's things, happy Valentine's. Love, all that good kissy stuff. And if you're not, then hit me up and we'll be alone together. Alrighty, y'all have a good one and have a good weekend. I will see you tomorrow for my regularly scheduled podcast. Love y'all. Bye.